time for guest talk. So yes, I would like to request Mr. Naseem Sharifi to talk about.
Good evening, everyone. Honorable Shahu Maharaj, I'm humbled to be meeting you today and to be introduced to you. Excellency Ali Khani, Excellency Consul General Ambul, and dear friends from the business and trade community, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today. And I would like to, first of all, do not bore you too much with the formal speech because we already had done that. But I would like to say this much. In a little bit of Hindi that I know, I will try to speak a few words in Hindi. मुझे इतना पता है कि जोशी साहब जितेंद्र जोशी GIBF की जो प्रेसिडेंट हैं और योगेश साहब और देसाई साहब जो डेप्यूटी हैं, ये लोग जानते हैं कि कैसे प्रमोट करें बिज़नेस को, और उससे अलावा बेहतर ये हैं, ये लोग जानते हैं कि कैसे अपनी कम्युनिटी को सपोर्ट करें. ये जो अटेंशन देते हैं, रिस्पेक्ट देते हैं और इनको इंस्पायर करते हैं, इससे बड़ा जो डीड हैं, इससे बड़ा नहीं है. I'm speaking in a very broken Hindi, so bear with me. There's two things. एक तो हिंदी थोड़ा कोशिश करता हूँ और दूसरा स्टेज पे स्पॉटलाइट में होता है मुश्किल ज़रा तो. But anyways, overall, I really enjoyed this event. We've had joined GIBF in the past as well, and another event in Pune. Wonderful events they put together. I am sure that this is going to boost the trade between all countries, not only Ethiopia, Afghanistan, and Iran, but as it is shown by its name, Global India Business Forum, is going to be all over. But the fact that I emphasized over in my speech earlier, the trade beyond the West, this is a concept, it's a transformation. I think a lot of people realize it, but to the depth that the reason I go more emphasize over this is the fact that if you really think about the beyond the West concept, it's not just not doing business with the West. It's with the West, you do business the way it is and carry on and do even better. But the potential that exists in our region, that is where the whole idea is about. And I think particularly given the fact about Afghanistan, and particularly as I mentioned earlier regarding the trilateral meeting with Iran, India, and Afghanistan, the Chabahar route, that is going to be significant. And please pass on this fact to your friends as well, your colleagues at the business communities and others, to get a little bit more familiar with Chabahar. This is going to be big one day, particularly with the all commodities that come from Afghanistan and mining goods, marbles, gemstones, dry fruit, fresh fruit, carpets, saffron. It's a very affordable way. It's the way to go. And on the contrary, on the other way around, it opens up Central Asia to India. It opens up Iran, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Turkey, Russia, all the way to Europe. So it's going to be big, and it's with the help of forums like GIBF that is going to be a success one day. And thank you all for your support. We have a very nice event today.
Thank you so much for your views, sir. Next up, I would like to request Mr. A.M. Ali Khani to express his views.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good afternoon, our distinguished audience, Your Honorable, distinguished diplomatic corps. Well, It's a pleasure for me to attending at this very friendly and informative seminar. Thanks to organizers, especially GIBO, Dr. Shreemant, and all local officials. Well, as a diplomat, we should always learn. Today, I realized I should improve my Hindi language. Hopefully, the next meeting, I will have the pleasure to meet you. I could say a few words in Hindi. Well, of course, language is very important for improving the trade and economic ties. I remember when I arrived to Mumbai, the Iran Cultural House, since they had a Farsi language teaching program, they invited me for some awarding ceremony. More than 50 Indian voluntarily they learned the Farsi. And thanks to Indian Embassy in Tehran, they are trying to improve Hindi language. It's very important for better communication, direct communication, and this is in this regard and regarding the very right point which has been mentioned by my dear colleagues, Dr. Sharifi, Honorable Consul General of Afghanistan, is regarding the regional cooperation. Well, of course, the businessmen have their own interests, but as an official, I should say we have not only offered the Chabahar to this regional forum, we are offered even the Iran as a gate of these friendly countries to have more access to the world beyond, as it is the main term of this seminar, of seeking the opportunity behind the region. So I wish all the best for all of the community, trade community and society here, and special thanks to GIBO for providing very useful conference. Thank you again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Ambul, Consul General of Ethiopia, to express his thoughts.
Honorable Chief Guest, Excellencies, my colleagues, Consul Generals, distinguished guests and participants. I'm really sincerely and deeply honored to be part of this award ceremony. And the two-day stay, a tour to this southwestern part of Maharashtra, including Kolhapur, had further opened up our eyes to further cement and enhance the excellent trade, economic, political, cultural relationship that exists between Ethiopia and also, of course, Africa and India. The motto of the Global India Business Forum, saying trade beyond the West, is a testament of India's long-standing partnership with the developing countries. As you know, during the Cold War, there is, the East and the West. There is non-alien movement, which is where more than 100 countries of all developing countries are the members, where India is leading, a leader of that movement. India had been supporting Africans' anti-liberation movement. India had been at the forefront, even nowadays, supporting Africa in development efforts. I've already mentioned the concessional line of concession India had offered to Ethiopia, more than 100 billion, is a clear evidence and a testimony of India's continuation of supporting not only Ethiopia and Africa, but also developing countries. So the trade beyond, the West shows a continuation of Indian support, which had been during the Cold War, which the government is doing now, and also the Chamber or the Global India Business Forum is taking out. So I request all of you, especially to come and do and explore, see the country, explore the business opportunities there, and let's do for a mutual beneficial trade partnership between India and especially this southwestern part of India and that of Ethiopia. I can reassure you the full support and the cooperation of our consulate for whatever initiative you are taking very much. Finally, the last, not the least, I'm deeply, again, try to express our gratitude to Dr. Joshi and his group for all the support. The last, we have almost 6-8 months. We are closely working with it, and we have to take this good initiative, good start, for the betterment of the business community of our two countries. And thank you very much for that attention.